Now let's get our SSA, sum of squares among the groups. What we want to do is subtract the grand mean from each sample mean. So here's the grand mean and here's the first sample mean. So let's subtract that and square it. So that would be this minus this number, but since we're going to drag across, we don't want to drag that across too, so we really need to anchor it in the column that it's in, which is column D. So this would be stay in column D, and it happens to be in row 10, and we're going to square it. And that's our formula. That says take the sample mean, subtract the grand mean, but anchor the grand mean in column D because we're going to drag across, and we don't want that dragged across. So there is the difference squared. Now let's drag that across. And there are the four numbers. Check them to be sure that it seems reasonable. It's the difference between 21.16 and 21.94 squared, about that. Yeah, just make sure you don't get something crazy. Now what we want to do is we want to multiply that result by the n sub j. N sub j means count how many items are in each supplier. You have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n sub j is 5. So we're going to take 5 and multiply it by the sum of these numbers here. So to get sum, that's SU. Double click the word sum and then highlight these numbers you want to add. You don't need to close the parenthesis, but Excel will fuss at you if you don't, so I'm going to close the parenthesis, and there it is. That's our SSA, or sum of squares among.